but why don't they go through? Well, as an IT provider, we get this question all the time. And what you have to realize is in the NDR, which is the message that comes back to you, it actually tells you why, if you know what to look for. Majority of all items that come through is an incorrect email address. So whether you spelled the domain name wrong, whether you put it as first initial last name when it was first name underscore last name, it doesn't really make a difference. But what basically has to determine is why it happened. Next is blocked by spam filters. Well, again, we're using this math, and the math is basically saying your message is spam. The question is why? Why are you being flagged as spam? And in the message that bounces back, it'll actually tell you. Usually has a link and it says this is why. Could be mail server issues. Very rare because in most cases, a mail server is going to reattempt to send that message. Attachment size. This is a big one with Microsoft. They do have a very strict restriction on how big of an attachment can be sent through. Blacklisting. Now, you may have sent a legitimate email today, but if you had sent out a variety of messages that weren't legitimate, that people marked you off as not being legitimate, your domain can be blacklisted. Also realize that your domain can be blacklisted for nothing you've done wrong. It just happens to be the company you utilize to send messages, whether that be a Constant Contact or MailChimp. And I'm not saying one's better versus the other, but they can in fact get blacklisted by the IP address. And then when it goes to send out your messages, you're on that blacklist. Could be domain issues, rare, but it does occur. Firewall and antivirus settings, depending on how you're handling your email, could block it. And then not as common anymore because most of the organizations out there provide a large amount of space, but the inbox could be full for the person you're looking to send it to.